Now, part two. As I was saying earlier about Mr. Andrews, what really happened is I have to tell you this story first in order to make you understand what happened. When I was using, back in 2007, I set up and I pawned all my jewelry. Even though my boyfriend was, shall I say, giving me money for my habit, I went and he had bought me these earrings, and I went and I pawned all my jewelry in 2007, being on drugs. That's what people on drugs do. And I lost my jewelry, and it was over $20,000 worth of jewelry that I pawned. Now, a miracle took place because I bought my boyfriend a very nice watch for his birthday. And the procrastinator I am, I did not go and get the links taken out so they could fit his wrist. And I didn't want to pay the jewelry price, the jewelry store prices. So I went to this pawn shop to have the links removed. And I asked them, I gave them my testimony about me getting myself clean, and they were just ecstatic and delighted to see the new reformed me, because I told you I used to weigh 87 pounds. And I said, do you have anything, can you go look in your computer, do you have anything that you can look back and see? I'll buy it back. This was last week. And lo and behold, they had these earrings. And I said, I'll buy them back. At that time, I had like $150 on me. And she said, well, I have to wait and see what my husband wants to do. And the husband came in. It's like a mom and pop pawn shop. And he told me, as a gift for your sobriety, I will let you buy them back for $500. And I go, well, can you go any lower? And he tells me, well, if you were to pay the dues since 2007, and this is 2013, you will well owe me over $1,500. And I was so ecstatic. And I was sharing that with David on Saturday night. And David was being very rude. I don't know if he was jealous or what, but he was talking over me to Matt. You know how someone's talking to you and you might say something to someone and say, oh, excuse me. But during the whole time that I was trying to tell him about this, he was yelling and screaming and talking to Matt and just holding a conversation. And I said, you're being very rude, David. I'm trying to tell you about my blessing and the amazing miracle that they still had these earrings after 6 years. And I feel like that's a miracle that I could retrieve my earrings back. And you're being rude and you're yelling. I said, so when you want to talk, then you call me back. And I hung up the phone in his face. Now, all of these lies about telling me that I've told a lie and I'm sitting up in this room and I'm making up lies. Stay tuned to the next video and I'll explain to you about that, what he was talking about, because that conversation we had, we made up about that. And that was about all the Click people. People from Click that we had an argument about. Stay tuned. And I'm also going to tell you all about the situation I feel about his nephew.